mark or this same symbol is going to be implemented where you're going to have to put this symbol or this mark inside your hand if you want to buy something, or in your forehead, or you won't be able to buy. Well, I seen a post the other day that Donald Trump is have started issuing food boxes. He's taking away the EBT and the food stamps, the food assistance program. He said, I'm going to deliver food boxes to these poor folks. So what he's doing is he's getting you prepped and getting you ready to receive this mark. Because what's going to happen is they're going to claim some kind of natural disaster happen, which they got what that thing called? What they create they got the HARP system. They're going to create some kind of big false flag event. They're going to say, well, we can no longer bring food trucks in. You got to go down to the station, but because everybody committing fraud, you're going to have you to put this chip in your hand. That way we know everybody is receiving their portion. So the Bible says he's going to cause you to receive a mark in your right hand or your forehead.
And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark of the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
And this number that's in the Bible, this is just coding. So if you look at the barcode on the when you go in the grocery store, all these numbers represent something. So this beast system is about to implement in the full effect, and they will come out and have people chipped. If you're not chipped, they will kill you, and you're gonna be hoarded off on FEMA camps, and you're gonna be put back into slavery. See, one thing you gotta understand about Donald Trump, this man is put in the office for a specific reason. He don't care nothing about poor people. He don't care nothing about you Negroes. He don't care nothing about your problems. Hey, I'm telling you, this man is gonna bring down the hammer, and he's gonna fulfill the crimes of his forefathers committed against our forefathers. So they plan on destroying us. So we let you know that times is coming. The end is now, and you must get back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High God. So we telling our people to wake up, man. The end is near. It's no wonder that the Most High put our church right here on the block in the middle of the hood. Because God wants us to talk to his people. You are the chosen. You have a purpose. You have a nation. You have a nationality. You're not just some Negro. You're not just a black people. You are the chosen Israelite according to the Bible.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
The Most High God says, if you do not listen to the words that he speaks, if you do not follow his law, statutes, commandments, you will be cursed. Now everybody love to be blessed. They talk about blessing all the time, but then nobody want to talk about the curses that's in the Bible. See, so God says if you don't listen to him, he gonna curse you. What's an example of being cursed, brother?
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
See, our people are cursing these cities, man. Go to any metropolitan area. Look at it. The cities are being ridden with game. The cities are being destroyed. No one have no love or respect for each other. Man, they would shoot you in your face, man, for stepping on their shoes. Our people are cursing these cities. And also say that we be cursed in the fields. We are working from sun up to sundown doing slavery. They worked our people so hard in the field that we have people literally die on the plantations out in the field. Literally die. So we are cursed, man, in this kingdom.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind and the flocks of thy sheep. Cursed shall thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shall thou be when thou goest out.
The Most High say that our basket, our money, our storehouses gonna be cursed. We got to run the store about every other day to buy food. Barely getting by. We putting $5 in our gas tank. Cause we scared something may happen. We can't fill the tank up. You fill the tank up, you might need that money for something else. So we've been cursed by God. We don't have the things we're supposed to have. This is a curse for not following the law, statutes, commandments. The Bible say that we're gonna be cursed when we come in this earth. We got issues going on. Mothers not aborting their children. Mothers don't have no respect for their children. They leave their children with the grandma, go out and turn up and make some more babies that they gonna take care of. So our people are cursed when they come to earth. And then as soon as we leave here, we go out in a bad state. We have to go down to the loan company and borrow money to be buried. Our children is fighting over what possession they can get. As soon as one of our relatives dies, somebody running the house trying to get the TV, going in the jury box. This is a sad state we're in. This part of the curse is according to the Bible. So when you read Deuteronomy chapter 28, you got to open your eyes up, open your spiritual eyes, and know that God is talking to us. This is a prophecy that we are fulfilling in this earth. The fact that we over here and the fact that we went through slavery let us know that we the chosen people of God.
The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thy hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. The Lord shall make thee pestilence cleave unto thee, until he have consumed thee from off the land whither thou goest to possess it.
Now, when you look at that word pestilence, that word pestilence is basically synonymous with a pest. Now, you can have some of the cleanest houses over in the hood, and guess what you're going to have in your house? Some form of pest. This is a curse. So, it's a reason why we got these rodents and these pestilence in our neighborhood. This is part of the curse in Deuteronomy chapter 28.
Verse 32, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
So when you know they love to show us these slave movies, right? Because they want to keep us in the conscious state of slavery. But what they weren't counting on is when we look at these slave movies, we think about the biblical prophecy. So in that movie 12 Years a Slave, Patsy, when her children was given into another people, she was wailing all day for her children. This coming straight out the Bible. Read that again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
So when we were sold unto another people, they auctioned us off like animals and cattle. They had no mercy. So when you see these brothers on the combine, they jumping up, they open their mouth, they're looking at their body, they examine it the same way. And they were sold to Mr. Coleman for $20. Sold to Mr. Smith for $150. Sold to Mr. Lord for $300. We were auctioned off like cattle. Our children was given to another people. This coming straight out the Bible. So we need for you to wake up and understand who you are according to the scripture.
The fruit of thy land, which all thy labors, shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always.
So when they afflicted our people during 70 AD, the Romans, they crushed our nation. And all our fruit, all our vineyards, all our olive fields, another nation is enjoying that stuff. We come over here, we don't have any land, we don't have anything, man. We poor, man. We happy to get us a box shaving, man, and be able to ride around in something that somebody don't own 20 times. Because we come out of poor condition. But guess what? We're great people. We have a resilient spirit. Because that same car that 20 people don't own, we make that thing look good. Because the Bible said we're the salt of the earth. So, but we need you to understand who you are in order for you to wake up.
The Lord, so thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see. The Lord shall smite thee in the knees, and in the legs with a sore box that cannot be healed, from the soles of thy foot unto the top of thy head.
Now this is one form is what they call impetigo. Only black people get this type of disease. So it said with a sore box that cannot be healed. This is coming straight out of the scripture.
The Lord shall bring thee, and the king which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there thou shalt serve other gods, wood and stone.
Now the Bible say that God's gonna bring us to another nation which neither thou nor our father have known. Well, our forefathers didn't know anything about a land called America. They didn't know anything about the gods that they're worshiping over here. That wood that the Most High said that we should serve is represented by the cross, that the pagan system, the pagan symbol of the cross that the Christians put on us. See, we didn't worship no cross. Tell me this, if your child is ran over and hit by a Chevy, when you walk around with a Chevy symbol on your neck?
No.
So if Christ was crucified on the cross, why we walk around with crosses on our neck? It don't make sense. If I wouldn't want to see no Chevy symbol, if my child was killed by a box Chevy and the Chevy symbol was imprinted on his chest, I'm gonna walk around with a box Chevy symbol on my neck. So why we walk around with these crosses? Well, this is a curse according to the Bible. Wood and stone, and that stone is represented by the Kaaba stone over in Mecca. This is another pagan system symbol that was put on our people. Islam is not the way according to the Bible. Islam is not the way of our forefather. Our forefather is Jacob. So if you're dealing with Islam or you're dealing with the pagan form of Christianity, you need to come back to the Bible and come back to the truth, because that's not the way. Christ is the way according to the Bible.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all the nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
We should become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword. Hold that, Acts 13. So we're an astonishment to these people.